The business description section of a business plan should outline the legal and technical aspects of the business. This is probably the more confusing section of a business plan to write from the standpoint of someone writing it, because when I hear business description, I naturally think, okay, someone wants me to describe what the business is doing, so what our products are or how we operate. What we're actually trying to do in this section is describe what the business is as far as what legal entity type is it, what industry is it in, what regulations or licenses are needed, what insurance is needed for the business. You're trying to get to the aspects that a lender or investor is going to be interested in as far as who are we dealing with when we talk about this business? Is this an LLC, sole proprietor, partnership, C Corp? Is it taxed as an S Corp? These are important aspects when we're thinking about getting into business with someone to understand what they actually are. The business description shouldn't be a very long section, usually a page. Sometimes I see business descriptions start with a mission statement or a vision statement, which are two different things, but long story short, the mission statement or vision statement sometimes helps in a business description section to really focus the business owner on what that business is. So it can be a clarifying comment for them. And then they go into the legal aspects of, okay, we're a Maine registered business. We were formed at this point, or a to be formed business, right? So sometimes people ask me if they need to be in business when they submit a business plan, or because they're not sure if the business plan is going to be accepted. Can they do it after? So you can submit a business plan in many respects as a to be formed LLC or a to be formed corporation, right? That's okay. Usually you want to put the address if you know the address in that section, who the people who own it is and what their percentage of ownership is. Are you a 50-50 partnership or what is that? Regulations and licenses, especially for food or alcohol industries, showing that you understand and or have started the application process for those type of licenses, or understand the regulation involved and what that timeline is, because some of these things take some time to get through the process. So the business description section, again, is short, and it usually starts with that clarifying statement if you want it, the mission statement and vision statement, but definitely has that business entity portion of it, of who are we dealing with? What is the business? Literally, what is the business when we're talking taxes and or legal entity and ownership? Then goes into the regulations that might be pertinent to that business, and of course, any kind of insurances that you're going to be trying to seek for the business. Again, not a very long section, but an important section for anyone reading it to understand who they're dealing